The college football Senior Bowl is officially underway, and with that being said, we have already started to see glimpses of potential from some of these guys who are entering the draft in a couple of months here. Now, Mike Green of Marshall looks like he could be one of the most explosive and one of the most exciting players in this draft class alone as a defensive edge rusher. Now, in the FBS last season, he led the league with 17 sacks, which is unbelievable. It's unheard of, right? But more importantly, this guy has a variety of different skill sets that he likes to use when it comes to getting to the quarterback. One thing I love about him is his twitchiness, right? He's got a really good thing to him where he can manipulate a tackle by using his head, his shoulders, and his legs, right? He's going to act like he's going to bounce outside, and then he swims back inside using that off arm to swat down the tackle's arms here. He's also got pretty good size, 6'4", probably around that 240 mark in terms of pounds. I'm not too sure what he's gonna run in terms of the 40, but I would guess somewhere in the you know what, I don't really know. I would say maybe 4'5", 4'6", maybe a little bit lower than that. But man, in this video, what I wanted to do was break down some of my favorite reps from him, and I want to show you why I believe not only is he going to be a first-round pick, but I think he could be a menace in the NFL draft. Now, before we get into some of his game footage, I do want to break down some of the plays I liked, or the reps I liked from the Senior Bowl practice. Here's another rep, and another reason that scouts really love this dude is his elite ability to get around the edge. He's got really good bend, he's got a great first step, and he's got explosiveness, right? So right here, he just uses his speed, right? If you're not going to get out there, if you're not going to get a good first step as a tackle, he's going to get right around you, right? So you need to be quick, elusive, and nimble on your feet if you're going to be a good offensive tackle that can guard this man off the edge. He's just going to use his speed. He's going to get underneath the right shoulder of the tackle, right? Bend underneath. Look at that bend. That is really tough to stop as an NFL tackle, even as a college tackle, right? It's very tough to stop this guy. Bends around the edge, and then once he gets off that edge, the explosiveness can take him to that next level. Now, there's a rep you guys need to see. Let's look at that one. All right, so here's one I just had to show you guys. Now, obviously, it's not the best camera angle, it's not the best quality, but you guys know exactly what I'm talking about when we say this dude is a menace. So we've already seen his ability to use his speed, use his explosiveness, a good first step to get around the edge outside, and also has that speed and the ability to get to the inside as well. But watch when he wants to go through you, he can do that as well. Watch this, man. Boom! I mean, demoralizes this dude. This poor guy who might be in the NFL in a couple months just gets obliterated, and he's going to be talked about, and not in a good way. I feel bad for him because Mike Green really showcased his ability to have that power, right? One of his biggest concerns was his weight and the size and strength, but this play alone shows me at least this dude's got some potential as not only a speed rusher off the edge, but a power rusher potentially. Man, if you're getting a guy who can do both, again, this is a first-round pick. All right, now with that being said, let's talk a little bit about his game film. So now we can actually watch what he does in game. So this one, obviously, versus Ohio State, guys. I think this is one that we all should look at and be like, okay, you're going up against NFL talent here, right? Now, Marshall's not known for playing great teams, but when you're playing a team like this is when we want to see what can you actually do versus five-star talent in college football. Now, again, we go back. One of my favorite things about him is his bend, right? The explosive first step, but the ability to manipulate a tackle and then use that speed, that elite bend to get underneath that right shoulder pad of the tackle. All right, so again, lowers his center of gravity, gets underneath. Now this tackle is in a really tough spot, right? Boom, explodes off the edge and gets pressure here. Now again, it's not a sack. This guy gets it out early, but it forces a bad throw by Will Howard, a potential NFL quarterback, right? So good job here by Mike Green. We can go to the next one here. And again, now he's lined up way outside, right? We're trying to really get around that C gap here. Right, so now Look at him. He's going to start. He's going to act like he's going to go inside, and then he's going to spin off in. Guys, this is elite stuff. This is elite stuff. Make sure you guys understand what's really going on here. Let me try to get to the right call here. Okay, right here. So, what he's going to do, he's going to plant that foot into the ground. He's going to get all of the weight of this tackle onto that left foot, and he's going to spin back around to the outside. Again, there's not a lot of guys that come into the NFL with these moves already solidified unless you're a top 5 pick, right? And again, boom, gets to the inside, gets all that weight onto the left side of this tackle. Explodes. Oh my lord. Guys, this is beautiful. If you guys like watching tape, if you guys like watching film, this is it. This is the guy you need to study. And finishes the sack as well. Oh my lord. I could probably watch this 55 times in a row. And also, guys, make sure you join the family. We're going to be breaking down a ton of film. A ton of film for these college guys. Not only for the draft, but also for next season. We're going to be breaking down more film for next year's class and it going forward. So make sure you guys join the family. It's free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And trust me, we got a lot of videos coming out soon, man. Let's go. Alright, here's another one. Here's another one that when I watch, I'm like, bro, what? What is this? I am seeing moves that NFL guys can't even do, right? So again, on this play, he's going to act like he's going to go inside. He's going to plant that foot into the ground, and he's going to hop step, okay? He's going to do an NBA move. He's going to hop to the outside and then bend underneath the shoulder once again. Ah, man. Put this guy on the Raiders, please. I am a Raiders fan. Put him on the Raiders. We need another guy like this alongside Max Crosby. Unbelievable first step. And then the hop. The hop to get around the tackle is unbelievable. I could watch this dude's film all day. And honestly, if you guys want to Alright, once again, one-on-one to the outside. The offense is going to be in a 5-man scat. Right? If we don't know what protections are, we can teach you guys those. 5-man scat protection, which means you're going to have a slide side and you're going to have a man side. So most of the time, you'll slide to the more dominant player, which in this case will be Mike Green, but he's playing so far outside that they're just going to double team here and then leave one-on-ones here and here. Whenever you have a one-on-one with Mike Green, yeah, you're probably eyes open wide. Yeah, we love it. Let's do it every single time. Give me a one-on-one every single time. That's why if he goes to a team like, let's say the Eagles, where you have Jalen Carter and Nolan Smith, I mean, this could be a steal, right? So again, bends around the edge, right? Gets low, lowers that center of gravity, finishes the sack here. Once again, watch him get to the outside, right? Again, lower the shoulder, get underneath that right tackle shoulder pads. Now he can't do anything. There's nothing that this tackle can do to stop Mike Green. Once he gets lower, once he lowers that center of gravity, you're done. It's over. You lost. That's why these guys are taught. You need to get low, man. You need to get low. You need to have a lot of power in those legs. You need to drive back. Well, Mike Green, you just can't. You just can't. Another sack there as well. Man, I'm excited for this dude in the NFL. I really am. So, do me a big sound favor, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, turn on post notifications if you want more of these breakdowns. And man, we'll see you in part 2 coming real soon. And also, comment down below, who do you want me to break down next? Peace.